What's up guys, Reda here. Welcome to research report number 19. This time we're going to talk about AVAIL network, a modular blockchain. Before you continue the video, make sure you always read the disclaimer just for your own safety. So let's start. AVAIL's scalable base layer. So AVAIL is a foundational layer designed to make blockchains scalable, interoperable, and secure, catering to applications requiring high throughput like DeFi, gaming, and social media. Integrations with rollups. So AVAIL seamlessly integrates with leading rollup ecosystems, including Arbitrum, Optimism, and zk Sync, to provide efficient scalability and data availability. What's their vision for Web3? AVAIL unifies blockchain networks to enable smooth cross-chain communication and interoperability, advancing the vision of a connected Web3 ecosystem. So I compare this with Celestia, right? TIA. If you guys want to ask me questions or see my token research before these videos come out, or join a very nice community where we have nice analysts, macro analysts, and a lot of good people, then make sure to use AR Holiday 50 for 50% off on all memberships. You can find the link in the YouTube description. So how does AVAIL actually works? So they have three type of use cases, right? The AVAIL DA, the AVAIL Nexus, and of course their validator set. So let's start with AVAIL DA. AVAIL DA provides a decentralized, scalable solution for storing transaction data, protecting its integrity, and enabling blockchains to operate efficiently. You can see this in this little screenshot here. AVAIL Nexus. So Nexus simplifies interoperability, allowing assets to move seamlessly between chains without the need for bridging or complex coordination, as you can see here. And now the set and light clients. So AVAIL secures its network with a decentralized validator set and uses light clients with data availability sampling, ensuring robust performance even on mobile devices. So as of now, looks it sounds pretty interesting. So where can you find AVAIL? AVAIL has, of course, their own Twitter. They've been around since March 2022, so they aren't that old, right? They have a nice bunch of followers. They also this is a day ago they announced a partnership with Aerodrome and also with Wormhole, right? That also makes sure that their coin can now be bridged across different blockchains. You can also go to their website if you want to see some more details at availproject.org. The narrative, right? So AVAIL's network, their narrative is all about the modular, right? Scalable. I call AVAIL the little brother of TIA, of Celestia. To the left, you can see already some comparisons, right? But I'm gonna have to be honest here. This is all like marketing and all that stuff. But you can see the main competition, of course, is gonna be Celestia. You're gonna have EigenLayer and of course the big daddy, right? The Ethereum, and they claim now to be the the fastest of them all. So here's where I see the little narrative where it can go. When Celestia, goes up a lot, people are gonna look for alternative, and then I think AVAIL is a pretty nice option, to see as a little brother of TIA. So again, AVAIL all about modular blockchain. Other application can be built up on it. If you stake AVAIL, for example, you have a chance of an airdrop. This the same way you stake TIA and then have a chance of an airdrop as well. So that's that's where I see AVAIL all about scaling. So tokenomics, a very important factor. So the total supply of AVAIL is 10 billion, as you can see on the screen, which 18.4% of the total supply is already released. And you can see there's an unlock going on in July 2025, so that's a long way from now, where around let's see, yeah, 9% of the supply will be released. But that's not something you have to think about. That's for the people that are gonna buy it by then. So here's the vesting, as you can see. You can see all these coins from the ecosystem development, the community, core contributors, and of course the most important one is the investors. They're all locked up until July 2025, like I just showed in the previous slide. The only thing I'm gonna have to say is that I found like 6% untracked coins that I couldn't see what it was. So I personally had an airdrop from AVAIL, and they're gonna have maybe a season 2. So these are the only coins that I couldn't really see when they were gonna get unlocked. That's why hence it says 0%, right? But for the rest, the most important part is that the investor tokens are all locked up till July, and even if they get unlocked, they will have very long vesting. So this is something pretty positive if you're gonna look up, if you're gonna look to pick it up. So no heavy sell pressure until July 2025. So investors, like I said, AVAIL is pretty new. They just raised pretty freshly. They raised in 2024 in February. You can see here 27 million. Dragonfly Capital is one that I know. And of course, this past summer, AVAIL raised another $43 million dollars to build up their blockchain, which again, Dragonfly Capital, they seem to have a lot of trust in this project because they invested another portion of their money into this project. You have also Hashkey Capital. But again, guys, I'm gonna have to repeat this. These VCs are not your friends, okay? These venture capitals are not your friends. They're here also to make profits. So make sure you secure those profits and always be aware of it. So the total raise of AVAIL is 70 million. So that gives them a nice war chest to build out their blockchain as they wish. Exchanges. Okay, so for the people in the United States, you might have a little bit of an issue here. You cannot really, buy it, unfortunately. People in Europe and the rest of the globe, you can get it on Bybit, on BitGet, and on KuCoin. If you live in the US and this project seems interesting to you, then for now you can buy it on Uniswap. But then you're gonna have to remember you cannot put the stop loss, okay, when you do buy it through a DEX like Uniswap. Maybe later on, they will get listed on big exchanges. We're gonna have to see, but for now, these are the exchanges where I saw them on. Um, so let's talk about the market cap and revenue. As of now, I'm making this video. The market cap is 249 million, so I'm gonna round off to 250 million. Again, it's still pretty new. That means it's pretty liquid. It's not a low cap. It's a pretty, it's a beginning of a mid cap, right? 250 million, pretty liquid. Um, of course, right now, right, they're not making any revenue, but I did some digging and was, wondering how we're gonna make a revenue. So let's just start, right? So let's start with the data availability fees. So AVAIL generates revenue by charging fees to blockchains and rollups for utilizing its decentralized data availability solution, right, called AVAIL DA. Also, they can offer cross-chain interoperability services, right? So Nexus facilitates asset transfer between chains, and AVAIL earns revenue by charging fees for these seamless interoperability services. And also there are enterprise and developer solutions. AVAIL offers premium features, enterprise-level integrations, and developer tools, creating additional revenue streams while supporting advanced use cases. So they have all kind of potential revenue streams where they can get money in. So conclusion, right? So again, like I said in the narrative, all about modular and scalability. So AVAIL's enable blockchains, AVAIL's modular architecture provides a scalable base layer for blockchains, ensuring high performance and security for diverse applications. Cross-chain interoperability, right? So their Nexus tool bridges the gap between blockchain ecosystems, enabling seamless and cost-effective cross-chain asset transfers. And of course, the developer-friendly infrastructure. So AVAIL empowers developers by simplifying blockchain integrations with features like decentralized validation, light clients, and scalable data availability. So that was the FA portion of the video. Now let's dive into the TA. See you there. Hey, what's up, guys? Let's look into the TA of AVAIL. As you can see, it's a pretty new chart. They got listed back in July. Of course, they sold off right in the summer. They held the lows around 9.5 cent-ish. Then in the meantime, they started to hover between like 9 cents and 16 cents. So it's been in accumulation. Let's see for how long. I think this is since August at the same range. Yeah, around 122 days of accumulation here. Here it made a nice double bottom, and it's looking like it wants to break out, right? It already broke a local high here from November. It held its lows pretty well. It's making higher highs, higher lows, as you can see on the chart. If I put my brush on, right, here you see the low. Here you can see the higher low, another higher low with higher highs. So it's looking like a short-term uptrend right here. Would this be a nice entry point? I mean, I wouldn't say no here, right? I think this is a nice entry point where you can, have some risk management here. What I would do here is, if you are going to enter at 13.5 cents, you can put an easy stop loss under the daily 10 of around like 5% stop loss under the daily 10, so that red EMA as you can see there. Or you can put a stop loss underneath 12 cents, but then your stop is going to be a little bit deeper. It's between 5 and 10% stop loss would be nice, because every single time, guys, like when it breaks 12 cents, right, it always comes back lower. Like literally since the inception of this chart, back in August, back in October, also back in November. So you want to have a stop loss at least underneath the 12.3 cents or underneath the daily 10. So where are the levels where you can take potential profits? I made a zone right here on this candle close here and this wick. You can see that it faced some resistance there, here as well. If it exceeds that level, which it might do if the narrative hits, then you can see clear your second TP level right around 16 to 17 cents. And let's say it does break out above that, then I think this thing is going to go blue skies ahead, and then it's going to go to all-time highs, basically around 25 cents. But again, you have to take it step by step. Like I just said, overall trend is up, right? You are above all EMAs, you are above the daily 10, daily 21. So I mean, looks pretty interesting here. Um, so yet again, if you're going to enter at 13.5 cents, make sure you put the stop loss underneath 12.3 or underneath the daily 10. For the rest, I don't really have much to say about this chart, because again, it's still pretty young chart, so you're gonna have to watch out, of course. And also, they are not listed on that many exchanges, so there's gonna be more liquidity, being flown in as on more exchanges. It's gonna be listed on. But what I do like here, just a nice accumulation pattern here since the summer, and I think this is pretty, low risk, low risk levels. Yeah, it would have been good to enter at 10 cents, but look, it's not it's not that big of a deal if you enter a little bit higher. At least you're buying with confirmation, and at least you're buying like a local, at least you buy when it went past resistance, right, above the local high there. So hope you guys enjoy this TA, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.